while corrupt police officers continue to pose a danger to society. Thanks to technology, we can be aware of them and react to their actions. Today, we will look at some of the incidents involving corrupt cops. On May 3, 2024, an 18-year-old high school student, Lanisha Hemingway, was being pursued by Officer Kayla Wallace of the North Myrtle Beach Police Department for speeding while driving to meet a friend. After reporting the license plate number of the car to dispatch, the officer received information that the car may have been stolen, and Miss Hemingway was pulled over. The interaction was recorded by body camera.
Control, can you go ahead and 10-3 the channel? I'm getting ready to do a high-risk stop. Turning now, I'm trying to get up to it. It's not it. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Driver! Use your hand, open the door! Use your hand, open the door! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Step out of the car, face away from me! Face away from me! Face away from me! Show me your hands! Walk back to the sound of my voice! Walk back to the sound of my voice! Walk backwards to the sound of my voice! Alright, stop! Stop! Get on your knees! Stay there! Put your hands behind your back!
At this point, Miss Washington was forced to the ground at gunpoint and handcuffed by the police officers, despite the fact that she had fully complied with their orders and posed no danger whatsoever. In this case, since there was no disobedience at the outset, the gun should not have been unholstered in the first place.
Yeah, in just a second, alright? Give me a second. Alright. What? Alright. Stand up.
Inside the vehicle, stop. Where you at?
We're at Highway We're at Circle K, 46 South. Alright.
I'm confused.
So we got a hit that your car was stolen.
I hit that my car was stolen.
Yes.
Y'all can't put my registration in, everything.
Okay. Alright.
I'm only 18. Y'all just did this and then y'all put it out there on me.
Report's stolen, dear.
How my car's... Bro, let me call my mama. Let me call my mama. Did y'all even read the tags? No, y'all did not. Let me call my mama. And y'all got me in this handcuffs. Like
Give me a second.
And then gonna tell me to get down on my knees. This car ain't stolen. Y'all got me.
That's not it? Alright.
All right. Y'all got me.
Okay. Listen, here's what
I
happened.
don't want to hear.
Alright.
Let me go. Don't you worry about it. Next time, you got to be right. Get the away.
The police department responded that the officers thought Hemingway had been driving a stolen car. The documents state that shortly after Hemingway was detained, officers reportedly realized they had pulled over the wrong car. Miss Hemingway's attorney, Tyler Bailey, filed a federal civil lawsuit against the North Myrtle Beach Police Department. On May 25, 2019, John Kelly and his wife had a disagreement and were communicating via sign language on the side of a road. Someone who saw them mistook their signing for a physical disturbance and called 911. Shortly after, 3 officers from the San Marcos Police Department approached John from the sides and behind, yelling for him to stop. Before he could respond, 2 officers tased him in front of his wife and several of their children.
hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back, sir.
All right, grab his hands.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Roll over. Grab his hand. Just
Get on your stomach. Turn around.
Just have him stand up. I think he's cooperative.
Let me see your hands. Hands. Let me see your hands.
I think he's gonna cooperate. Let's just get him up first.
Come here. Hey.
He's not being compliant.
Look at me. Hey. Look at me. Sit.
Adam 3, myself and Baker 3 are at McCoy's. The other officers are going to be in front of DPN.
Frank 5 we have EMS sitting away.
Look at him!
Hold it. Give me your name.
Receive. Partners up.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
John was never handcuffed or charged. After confirming no physical assault had occurred, the officers released him following treatment by paramedics. He later went to the hospital for his injuries. The officers claimed in their reports that Kelly had tucked his hands under his torso, but footage showed his hands up by his head, bracing for another kick. John stated he was trying to gesture to the police that he wanted to write to communicate. In May 2021, a federal lawsuit was filed against the city of San Marcos and the officers, accusing them of violating Kelly's civil rights and the Americans with Disabilities Act. The lawsuit was settled, and $125,000 was paid. There were no consequences against police officers. On April 20th, 2022, officers from the Liberty County Sheriff's Office conducted a traffic stop on a bus transporting the Delaware State University's women's lacrosse team. Most of the team members were African American, returning home after a competitive event. The interaction was recorded on officers' body cam.
Hello, sir. You got your driver's license and everything with you? Yeah. Good deal. The reason why I'm stopping you is for a left lane violation. You can't ride in that left lane.
I'm passing and going around in the left lane. And it says trucks can't get in the left lane.
You are considered, you got air brakes on this?
I do.
You can't be in that left lane.
Even though you say trucks?
Anything bigger than 6 wheels. Okay? 100% you can't be in that left lane at all, okay?
Okay.
You got 2 other lanes that you can go back and forth through.
Right.
That lane you cannot be in. Where you guys headed?
Delaware.
Headed to Delaware from
Jacksonville.
From Jacksonville, which is like a day trip or something?
It was an overnighter.
An overnighter?
It's a team on the bus.
Oh, like a football team?
Lacrosse. Women's lacrosse.
Women's lacrosse team? I got you. Now, how many passengers do you have on the bus?
Let me say 29, 30 plus me.
29 or 30 plus you? Okay. Give me just a second to walk over here and tell them what's going on, okay? If you would relax right here, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Ladies, how are y'all doing? We won't have you guys but just a few minutes, okay? He can't ride in that left lane, so next time he gets in that lane, tell him to get in the other one. All right? I'll be right back with you. Just relax, okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
If you want to come back here, we'll talk by my car. Have you guys been stopped before?
Never.
Really? I'm surprised South Carolina doesn't stop everybody. 23029.
If I had a clear understanding that I seen when you left with the other group when you was down there.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had a clear understanding that it was I thought it said trucks. So I thought that was I was excluded from
No,
that.
it's the 6 wheels.
But
Over 6 wheels. Or 6 wheels or over.
But it said
It says for trucks, and we monitor all these big trucks. But you are a commercial vehicle, and you do meet the qualifications for that.
Okay.
So it's good to know.
That's it. See, if it wouldn't have said, if it had said all commercial vehicles or something like that, or if it just, well, it said trucks, I'm assuming that trucks with 6 wheels. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm.
Yep. No, you're good.
What did you tell them?
I told the girls that you were in the left lane. I said, that's why I stopped you. I said, next time he gets in that left lane, make sure he goes to the next one. I didn't tell him nothing else. Hey, Wayman. Positive? Positive on the truck?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of dang schoolgirls on the bus. There's probably some weed. Maybe. He seems a little talkative. He's been driving for 20 years and going from Jacksonville to Delaware. He brought him up here. He's not the original driver. No, they changed drivers. So there's a bunch of young females on that bus, y'all. Lacrosse team.
The traffic stop became more intrusive when officers used a K9 to search the bus for drugs after getting a positive result from the dog. This decision to search for illegal substances raised concerns about breaking legal rules. For example, courts have said that using a dog to find drugs during a traffic stop is not allowed without a good reason. It's because this kind of search is not part of what officers are supposed to do during a regular traffic stop. Even if it adds only a little time, extending a stop just to do a dog sniff makes the seizure unlawful. For instance, let's say an officer stops a car for speeding. They can't then decide to search the whole car for drugs without a valid reason, like seeing something illegal in plain sight or suspecting criminal activity beyond just speeding. In this case, the officers also talked with the driver and delayed giving a ticket, which seems like they were trying to stretch out the stop beyond what was needed. This could violate the rights of the women on the bus.
It's a lacrosse team. What was that?
Right up the St. George and down Trey's car ride.
That ain't mine. You found it?
I put it back over there on the shoulder. It's something else car right. I don't have to turn it on, so.
What is it? Take to charge it.
It looked like it'd been there for a minute. Charge it.
That's a throwaway phone. Somebody.
Burner phone.
Can I show you? I'll show you the law on it. And what it does, I tell you, a lot of people drive up and down this interstate, and big vehicles, these bigger vehicles right here, that fast lane clogs up. People start passing these big trucks on the right. So it's illegal to pass on the right. You do that. Okay. So people start breaking the law, passing these vehicles. We have a lot of crashes. They did a study a long time ago. That's why they made that law. Okay? Anything with 6 wheels, commercial vehicles, anything like that, you stay out that left lane. It's just something for you to know. It's all over. It's all, I mean, I'll take them all. And we watch them pretty heavy. Yeah, we watch them pretty heavy. And we have a lot of log trucks coming down from these mills. You look, see that? That's a chemical plant. So we got a lot of big semis, all the big chemicals and all that stuff up and down this interstate. So we have a lot of crashes, a lot of fatalities. So this is what we do. Come on over here, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate what you
Yeah.
trying to keep the road safe. I mean,
Yeah, man.
Sometimes over patrol, they don't give a damn, dude.
The officer's decision to open the luggage compartment of the bus represents a clear violation of the constitutional rights of the individuals on board. This unjustified search of the passengers' belongings violates the Fourth Amendment, which protects individuals from unreasonable searches and seizures. The Fourth Amendment states that people have the right to be secure in their persons, homes, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures without probable cause and without a warrant. The officer's actions could be seen as based on racial profiling, particularly given the selective use of the K-9 unit on a bus with a predominantly black female population. Such actions are contrary to policies prohibiting discriminatory practices based on race or ethnicity, which is a serious concern in law enforcement.
Right on my car. What's
He knows I got going to go in my pocket.
what's the dog? Did the dog do anything in here?
Dog back there. All the luggage is.
Let me walk up here real quick, Tilly.
Say that again.
How do we go from being in the runway to going through our bags?
Alright, well, he stopped me for a traffic, well, didn't stop y'all for a traffic violation. He stopped the driver for a traffic violation. Okay? While he's conducting his business, I can bring my dog out for a free air seal. Alright? That's what I've done. Dog worked on the vehicle for odor, narcotics, and missing from it. That's where we're at. Alright?
Ladies, we don't single anybody out, and I'll explain. This is our job. This is what we do. Okay, every day we get out here, we stop commercial vehicles. Okay, believe it or not, the majority of the drugs and large amounts of money, trafficking children, trafficking anything up and down these interstates, that's what we look for. Okay, and today we're not saying that you guys that it's even happening here, but however, this is how we start an investigation. Okay. Most of the time, it turns out to be nothing. But there are times where we end up finding some children that are missing from their family. We find large amounts of money that nobody knows anything about. Okay? Or large amounts of cocaine, marijuana, heroin, methamphetamines, anything like that. Okay? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to stop that. All right? I will tell you guys the reason why I'm coming on the bus right now is to tell y'all, look, we're gonna check y'all's luggage, okay? If there is anything in y'all's luggage, we're probably gonna find it, okay? I'm not looking for a little bit of marijuana, but I'm pretty sure you guys as chaperones are probably gonna be disappointed in you if we find any. You guys are on a lacrosse team, correct? So if there is something in there that is questionable, please tell me now, because if we find it, guess what? We're not going to be able to help you. Okay? You go out in the state of Georgia, marijuana is still illegal in the state of Georgia. Okay? Anything that you can put marijuana in, maybe a device where you smoke it, maybe something that you would weigh it, like a set of scales, anything. Okay? If there's nothing, then I'm thankful to make my job a lot easier. We're going to get this done, and we'll have you guys on your way. Okay? Do you guys have any more questions for me? Have I explained it pretty good? Okay. Good deal. Give us a few minutes and you guys will be on your way. Okay? Where'd the dog alert at? On that bag?
Yeah, well, alert to this area. What that bag?
What is 5 amps?
What is it?
5 amps. No, that's actually his reward. If him, like I said, him being a handler, like I said, that's his reward. No.
What is Rob Man's for? I've heard of it.
That's what we're doing. Territory with the he's looking for it,
Huh?
They said they ran a bunch of marijuana weekend at the hotel.
No, they didn't. They didn't even comment on anything.
Yeah.
They did say that?
Yeah, they said there's the elevator at their hotel. Somebody had been hotboxing or something.
Bring him off the bus. Bring him off this bus.
Do you have any adults on this bus?
Any adults?
Just one, or you and another one?
Yes, his coaches on there. That's
Look about.
I mean,
Are they college?
They're college students.
Are they college students?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure they was all over the age. You said students, I was like,
Oh yeah, I got you.
no.
Who's number 8? Indiana 8.
Who's Miss Aiken?
Anaya. Yes.
What is that?
I have no clue. My aunt gave it to me.
Your aunt gave it to you?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it is?
No, I didn't open it. I was waiting until I got back to school. I can open it now.
No, what did she tell you it was?
She didn't tell me anything.
Okay, where did you get it from?
My aunt. In Georgia.
In Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you took it to Florida with you?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know what it is?
I really don't know what it is.
You know, see, that seems kind of, like what's going on. We're going to open it.
Okay.
And we're going to find out exactly what it is.
Okay.
But however, this is the type of stuff that we look for.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
if
fine.
you don't know what it is, then I don't know what it is.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I hope it's nothing that you're not supposed to have. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Give me just a minute.
Okay.
And you said in Georgia?
Yes.
Where in Georgia did she get it
Kennesaw,
to?
Georgia.
Okay. When you went to Kennesaw? Okay. Is that where you're from? Is Kennesaw
No, I'm
State?
from Decatur.
Decatur. Okay. She just said, "Here, this is for you."
Yes.
And
I was
nothing.
going to open it when I got back to school. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's Easter time, so
Yeah,
a lot of
it's
our parents
Easter.
brought us Easter presents.
And that may be what it is, but we're going to open it. We have to. Okay. We're not going to destroy anything.
Okay.
If it's something special, I can package it back up and not tell you.
Okay.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
Well, if it's a surprise, then I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. Let me open it real quick. If it's nothing illegal and nothing to worry about, then we'll put it back in your bag. Okay? You don't know. It's a surprise, she said. Somebody broke in, gave her, she didn't tell her what it was, sometime in Georgia. She's in Georgia.
Transport for subject, 95 subjects to the jail, one out of Loudoun County.
Go get that. Hold up. It's a boot safe. It hadn't been opened. Well, I'm not going to tell her what it was, but it's nothing illegal. I told her I'd wrap it back up, and I wouldn't tell her what it was. It was a present that her aunt gave her, but I told her we had to open it. Huh? Yeah, right. Nah.
Hours.
That was inside that thing right there.
We gonna pull it? Y'all want to pull any more out of that? Nah. Y'all feel pretty good about it?
We'll get you on your way. We want to allot all your 15 hours outside the race.
Zip that
If
for
I
me.
make it out of the state, we're going to have 15 hours per.
Where's that?
Right there.
I was explaining to them like what the cartel does with these bus drivers. Just go and throw a package in there. They don't even know they transport.
You didn't know they did that?
Nah, hell no.
Really?
I ain't never dealt with nobody doing stuff like that.
You don't know?
Well, you don't know.
Until you get stopped here, and then nobody wants to lay claim to the bag. And they could be wrong about it. It could be nobody's bag on the bus.
We just had a bus we had to stop a minute ago. Nobody knew whose bag it was sitting behind the driver.
Yeah.
A bunch of Chinese medicine in it, but still. Wasn't nothing that we regulate.
Yeah, but see, I can understand that if it's random people. But
Yeah, that's why I say now, when you go to these Greyhound stations, it's a lot more quite common.
Yeah.
You picking them up from obviously a college or a school. But when he's got his probable cause to pull you over before you left lane by, he don't know who's in the bus.
The search yielded no incriminating evidence, highlighting the questionable actions of the officers and raising concerns about their motives. Anderson, frustrated by the lack of logic in searching personal belongings during a routine traffic stop, pointed out the clear indication of racism in the officer's conduct.
Yeah, we're just looking for a way to find out what's going on. That's all we're doing.
I appreciate it, man.
Deep in the motorist state.
I ain't mad at you.
Here's your license back. You can shut these. I'm going to let them know. All right. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but it wasn't illegal. All right, ladies, thank you. We're going to get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your trip.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Delaware State University's president, Dr. Tony Allen, reassured stakeholders of their safety and expressed deep concern over the incident. He pledged thorough investigations in collaboration with legal authorities and sought legal recourse to protect the rights of their student athletes, coaches, and the university.